Welcome to Clash Corner, your daily dose of chaos.
I waited to check on my husband. My husband didn't come out of his room all morning, and I decided if something had happened to him, I wasn't going to check until it was too late to do anything about it. My husband and I have been married 45 years, and we've hit rough times. It's probably time to split and end this miserable situation. Anyway, he never misses the 8 a.m. Sunday church service. But when I came downstairs today, his bedroom door was still closed. He hadn't come out by noon, but I decided that if he had passed away in there, I was certainly going to wait until there was no chance to revive him before I checked. Turned out he had been up all night with food poisoning. He's been cooking for himself these days. If something had happened to him, who was I to interfere? Have you ever felt this way about someone you used to love?
Ready for more? Here comes Clash number 2.
I have 20 hours to decide if I want a baby. I have about 20 hours to decide if I want a baby. I have about 20 hours to decide if I want a baby. My stepson's mom, who was recently sentenced to 2 years in a psychiatric hospital, had a baby today. Children's Services called my husband to ask us if we'll take him. I don't know what to say. On one hand, we are capable of caring for him. He's our son's brother, so sort of extended family, and who knows what will happen to him if we say no. On the other, he's not our baby, and while we're capable of caring for him, it will be hard. I want to say yes, but the thought of it makes me sick with anxiety. The thought of saying no makes me sick with guilt. We have until tomorrow to decide, and the weight of it is crushing. What would you do in my place?
The chaos doesn't stop. Clash number 3.
I'm losing feelings for my girlfriend because of her intelligence. I've been with my girlfriend for 6 years, and I love her, but I can't shake this feeling that I won't be happy in the future. I'm a 25-year-old guy who has been with my girlfriend for 6 years. I'm posting here because I don't like talking badly about her to anyone I know in real life. This isn't even really bad necessarily, but still, it's unfair to her to start saying this about her to other people who know us. We have been dating for 6 years. It's been great. We share values and beliefs in many things, and we genuinely enjoy spending time with each other. As we are getting closer to the serious stage of any relationship, marriage, I have started developing stronger concerns thinking about the future. I would say this has been on my mind for over a year, hoping and praying it would go away, but it just won't. If anything, it's getting stronger. I just have a gut feeling I won't be happy in the future. A lot of our relationship, I've dealt with basically everything. Planning a 2-month trip to Europe and working on the day-to-day itinerary. Places to eat for date nights. Activities we can do. Helping her get a job with building her resume and showing her how to apply. Prepping her for job interviews. Helping her with working on a healthy lunch for her work. It may sound controlling, but I genuinely don't want to do everything. It's just the way our relationship is, and she likes it that way. I have tried multiple times to tell her that I would like her to help, but she always replies with, "I have no idea what I'm doing." This, however, isn't even that bad. As I mentioned, I'm used to planning and doing everything for us. It's just become my role. However, as the years have gone by, I've always known her intelligence wasn't very high. Pretty basic things are a struggle for her. She doesn't understand directions at all. Her math is really bad. She struggles with 21 plus 25. Even though we have been to a major European city, she asked me if that city is its own country. I was in disbelief the other day when she thought that the sun rises in the north and sets in the north every day. Seriously, how can somebody who has lived here for 25 years think that's true? I will tell her things that are important to me, and she will forget them, and I'll need to re-explain them a week later. I have tried to help her with things in our relationship. Once she came to me upset because at her workplace she needed to use fractions, and she didn't understand any of them. She was struggling with 3/4 and 1/4, for example. I sat down with her and offered to try to teach her and make her understand. She told me, "I'll never need this again, so no need to learn." Her emotional intelligence really lacks with the arguments we have. Being completely honest, and as harsh as it might sound, I think about when we have kids, she won't be able to really teach them anything, and if she does try, it will likely be incorrect. She gets upset that I correct her a lot because it makes her feel dumb. I have tried to help her with simple tasks, but her unwillingness to learn is what is affecting me. I have spoken to her about this many times, but nothing is changing. I just don't know how to feel. She loves me a lot, and it would destroy her breaking up, but I just don't feel happy anymore. Am I wrong for feeling this way? What would you do?
Another clash is on the way. Here's number 4.
I told my daughter-in-law to stop crying at a child's birthday party. I pulled my daughter-in-law aside at a birthday party and told her to stop crying. Now my son is demanding I apologize, but I'm refusing. I was at a family gathering this past weekend for my other daughter-in-law's daughter's birthday party. My daughter-in-law has always been a very sensitive person, to put it lightly. She tends to cry at basically any pushback or slightly rude remark. It can be extremely frustrating because anything brought up will end up with her in tears and you looking like a huge jerk. One example. She has a habit of not taking off her shoes before going into people's homes. About a year ago, she was tracking mud into my home and I told her to take off her shoes. She started crying because my tone was too much. I didn't yell or anything. My daughter was there and agreed I wasn't mean when I said to take off her shoes. It was a whole thing and my son gave me a whole lecture about how I can't say things like that. I told her to take off her shoes. She isn't a quiet crier either. It's loud and everyone notices the moment it happens. Then everyone needs to comfort her and you are the person who made her cry. There are more examples of this and the whole family has had to deal with it. The issue was this weekend at a get-together for my other daughter-in-law's daughter's birthday. The birthday was going well and there are a lot of young kids. One of the kids, he's 4, almost 5, can be rude. His parents are working on it. He doesn't have a filter. During the event when she was helping pass out the food, he called her overweight. The parents grabbed him and she started crying. It was getting loud so I pulled her off to the side and told her to stop crying. I didn't want her to cause a scene at a 7-year-old's birthday. It was a little kid's remark and I told her not to come out of the room unless she was composed. She ended up going to the car and didn't come back to the party. My son and I got into an argument. My point is she's a grown adult and she is crying over a 4-year-old saying something mean. He's telling me to apologize but at this point I am not. Was I wrong for how I handled this?
Chaos overload. Let's wrap up this final clash.
I got caught slow blinking at my girlfriend's cat. So my girlfriend has this cat named Spud, and I just got caught trying to communicate with him using slow blinks. My girlfriend has this cat named Spud. He's a huge orange tabby, like 18 pounds, super chill. I've been dating my girlfriend for about 5 months and Spud tolerates me but doesn't really like me. He'll sit on her lap, but if I try to pet him he just leaves. Sunday I'm at her apartment and she's in the shower. Spud's sitting on the back of the couch doing that slow blink thing cats do. I read somewhere that if you slow blink back at cats it's like saying I love you in cat language and they'll trust you. So I'm sitting there slow blinking at this cat. Really committing to it, holding eye contact, slow dramatic blinks, the whole thing. My girlfriend comes out of the bathroom in a towel, sees me intensely staring at her cat, blinking in slow motion. Just dead silent, blinking. She goes, "What are you doing?" I panic and say, "We're communicating." She starts laughing so hard she has to sit down. Asks how long I've been doing this. I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes? Felt longer honestly. Spud jumped off the couch and left the room. Didn't work at all. But wait, it gets worse. Later that night we're at dinner with her friends. I don't know these people well, met them maybe twice. My girlfriend tells them the story. They think it's hilarious. One of her friends goes, "Honestly that's really sweet though, my boyfriend won't even try with my dog." I'm feeling defensive at this point so I say, "I've been doing a lot of research actually." Like, did you know cats have a third eyelid? My girlfriend looks at me. "Have you been Googling cat facts to bond with Spud?" I have absolutely been Googling cat facts to bond with Spud. Her friends are dying. One guy almost spits out his drink. Her friend goes, "Please tell us more," and she's not even being mean, she's genuinely delighted. So now my girlfriend's entire friend group knows I've been studying cat behavior like I'm preparing for an exam. She updated her group chat and apparently I'm now Cat Facts' boyfriend. The next morning my girlfriend texted me an article about cat psychology with the message, "For your research. Spud still doesn't like me. Have you ever gone to embarrassing lengths to win over a pet?"
That was today's chaos. See you at the next clash. Don't just watch the clash, join the corner. Subscribe now.